25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt.
Tank Davis is not going to fight him, Teddy. You know that. He knows that. Tank Davis is not going to fight him.
No, I just put Tank Davis out there. But you know, he's not the only guy. He's not the only guy that you could put out for the kind of fight that the fans want to see a talented fighter like him actually match his talent with.
Welcome back to Quick Rundowns, your go-to channel for the latest in sports drama and breaking news. Today, we're diving deep into the shocking retirement announcement from Gervonta Davis and the fiery response from Floyd Mayweather that has everyone talking. Let's get into it.
Retiring.
With trash.
What changed?
What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though?
In a surprising turn of events, Gervonta Tank Davis announced that he plans to retire from boxing after 2025. Davis, known for his explosive power and unmatched skill, made the announcement during a recent press conference, leaving fans stunned.
Gervonta Davis just said after 2025, he's done with boxing. My question to you is, do you believe him? Personally, I believe him. Now, with that being said, do I want to see Tank Davis fight more? Of course I do, absolutely. But at the same time, if there's one thing I know he learned from Floyd Mayweather, it's to retire on your own terms.
He stated, quote, "After 2025, I'm done. I've been doing this my whole life, and it's time for me to step back." But that's not all. His trainer Calvin Ford and manager Leonard Ellerby were noticeably absent from the event, adding fuel to speculation about what's really going on behind the scenes.
Calvin Ford, his trainer, no Leonard Ellerby. I think he turned up by himself, which was strange. And then he went on to say that 2025 will be his last year in the sport, that he's going to retire. I did see an interview backstage after the press conference, and he kind of elaborated on that as to why he will retire. Whether or not he will, I don't know, but he said he will.
When asked about Davis's retirement plans, Floyd Mayweather, Davis's former mentor, didn't hold back. Mayweather, never one to shy away from speaking his mind, mocked Davis's decision to step away just as boxing's biggest fights were lining up.
Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that
Mayweather said, quote, "I've always been there for Tank, helped him become a world champion and pushed him to greatness. But now he's stepping away? Real champions don't walk away when the competition gets tough." Mayweather also hinted at frustration over Davis's recent behavior, accusing him of taking disrespectful shots online despite everything Mayweather has done to elevate his career.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt.
Shakur Stevenson. Shakur might have better defense, but at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot. He's a very patient fighter.
One of the biggest points of contention is Davis's outright dismissal of a potential fight with Shakur Stevenson. Stevenson, regarded as one of the top fighters in the sport, has been eager for the matchup. Fans and analysts have been calling for this fight, but Davis has continually downplayed its importance. Davis stated, quote, "I don't see Stevenson as a challenge. I don't know why everyone's hyping him up."
Some of your 135 contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course, he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right. So why people even talk like he the best at? He didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30, or none of that.
He is good.
This is left fans questioning whether Davis is avoiding tough competition or if there's something else going on behind the scenes. Davis and Mayweather's once strong relationship has clearly deteriorated. While Mayweather played a significant role in guiding Davis's career, their dynamic has become strained in recent years. Davis has accused Mayweather of being too controlling and even sabotaging his career to ensure he never surpasses Mayweather's legacy. In response, Mayweather defended his actions, saying, quote, "I've only ever wanted the best for Tank. If he's got issues, that's on him, not me." This back and forth has left fans wondering, is Davis ungrateful or is Mayweather holding him back?
Do you think Gervonta is ungrateful when it comes to you?
Well, my thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
With 3 fights left, including an upcoming bout against Lamont Roach, Davis's career is nearing its end, but fans are disappointed that his final fights don't include the high-profile matchups they've been hoping for, like a clash with Shakur Stevenson, a rematch with Ryan Garcia, or a showdown with Devin Haney.
At the next year, I'm out of it.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the press conference. Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. I saw the press conference. And I tried to just make a statement on X, okay? And in our community about Gervonta Tank Davis and what he said about retiring after 2025, okay? But a lot of you guys just want me to go further on this, so I just have to do this video. Listen, here's my personal opinion, okay? This is my personal take on it. I've been saying for a while that Gervonta Tank Davis needs to go up to 140 and challenge himself. Now, a lot of the fanboys, you Gervonta Tank Davis fanboys, called me a hater for that because y'all just don't get.
Critics argue that Davis's decision to retire early could hurt his legacy. Was he avoiding challenges or is he stepping away on his own terms? Some fans even believe he's prioritizing cashing out over taking risks in the ring.
He just either doesn't want those fights for some reason. I don't know why, because I think he can beat Shakur, and I certainly think at this stage he can beat Keyshawn, or I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with Gervonta. But again, what we today, the 3rd or 4th of December, I don't think that fight happens against Lamont Roach. I really don't. For whatever reason, I just feel like, and you know, Gervonta's never pulled out of a fight before, but when you're talking about retiring and when your trainer doesn't turn up to the press conference and your manager doesn't turn up to the press conference, I think there could be a bit more in there. Just my own personal opinion. I said yesterday was a busy day for boxing because obviously me and Ariel do our shows every Tuesday, and we're doing the show, we're just moving along with it, and it's a good conversation. We're talking about the February 22nd card, and my phone starts going and I can see it. So I'm looking down the camera, but I can kind of see it in my periphery that
Regardless of where you stand on Davis's retirement, one thing is clear. His decision has sent shockwaves through the boxing world. Will he be remembered as one of the greats, or will his legacy be overshadowed by what could have been? And as for Mayweather, his mocking remarks only add to the drama. Is he genuinely disappointed in Davis, or is there a deeper rivalry at play? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Davis should retire, or are there still big fights left for him to take? And, how do you feel about Mayweather's response? Thanks for tuning in to Quick Rundowns. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more sports updates and breakdowns. See you next time.